Man, I'm dead.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I've hit a large checkpoint in my life as of recently. My Epic Sigma Male Gamer channel just reached an Epic Sigma Male Gamer 2,000 subscribers, and I've finally gotten monetized. You see, that's 2 dreams I thought I'd never be able to reach. And to say that I love you for it would absolutely be an understatement. You know, it's this massive achievement that makes me want to start taking my channel more seriously. Which is hard because I'm up to my tits in work already. You see, in my personal life, I like to juggle a bit of school with the wondrous world of being unemployed. And right now I'm trying to get rid of that un part so I can just be, employed. On top of that, I edit my own videos, and frankly, I think my editing is kind of shit. If you notice the way the camera cuts sometimes, it kinda reminds you of Family Guy. And frankly, I think that's cringe. So my new goal is to get a job and get some money. So not only would I be able to hire someone who's better than me at editing, but so I could finally get my school to stop hounding my ass. You know, at this point, they're just making up words to insult me, saying I have financial instability, but I know they're just jealous of my fat cock. Sorry if I sound like I'm venting. I know I just gotta get off my ass and get back on the grind, but in order to do that, I gotta start making cuts. As much as I love the shitposts, I don't think they're worthy of being 8 to 10 minutes long. Along with that, somehow, these short videos have just been drowning me in extra work. I thought I could do it, which is really embarrassing because I gave up after making like 2 of them. But you know, why not just take the best of both worlds and combine them together? So the new plan, instead of making a neck-breakingly short video twice a month, and a bloated shitpost for the other 2 weeks, I think I'm just gonna switch to 4 to 5 minute videos every week. I think that'd save everyone some time. That way, I can keep reminding people that I exist and make tighter content. And I mean that too. The day I realized this shit was bloated was awful. I was trying to think of an idea for a shitpost and thought, why did American Psycho have a talking horse? And at first it made me chuckle, don't get me wrong. But you know, after a couple minutes went by, I kinda just thought like how in God's name would I be able to stretch this out to 10 minutes? You know, without making it the most boring and run-down video imaginable. Yeah, hell no. 4 to 5 minutes every week. Save everyone some time. But with that being the biggest change, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I'm actually excited for. Number 1, the snorkel aesthetic. I think, personally, I'm an expert when it comes to being a lying, manipulative piece of shit. But I don't have the money to become a politician. So you know what the next best thing is? Owning a pub. Pubs are so aesthetic, man. I can see myself working away behind a stand, pouring drinks, and just being straight up awesome. Sure, I don't have the legal requirements to own a bar, but you know, fuck the law. This is a free country. The only thing I need for my bar are patrons, which is why I'm working on 3 of them right now. Behind me are 3 of what will be my regular patrons. We got Overalls Jack, Ruben, and Fetus Phil. They're not currently alive right now, and if they are, I promise you, I'll smother them to death with a pillow. They'll mostly be lingering around in the background to brighten up the room a little bit and make it feel more alive. And with that, I really gotta stop putting off bringing my brother into this. You've seen him before. He's the little purple one I like to beat up all the time. I only got a little jar-sized version of him. I need him to be larger. So him, the patrons, and the pub are all things I gotta get started on to make better content. And speaking of better content, I'm definitely keeping up with the shitposts. I love making them, and they define me as a person. Problem is, as much as I love Breaking Bad, I think I've reached the end of the road on it. There's only so much misinformation you can tell before it becomes repetitive, and as much as I hate to admit it, it's time for me to stop leeching off of Mike's 9 lives. Of course I'll keep Breaking Bad in the backdrop of my channel. He's in my banner for crying out loud, and I definitely don't plan on taking him out. But I do have to realize that I captured lightning in a bottle for Mike's 9 lives, and I gotta shake things up a bit. So from now on, I'm gonna spread misinformation on everything. You name it. Movies, celebrities, politics, especially politics. Half of that stuff is fake news anyway, so I don't know why it took as long as it did for me to start touching on it now. Besides that, I love gaslighting people, and I fully intend to keep doing it. Also, I want to tell stories. I think I'm a funny guy, I got jokes, and a few of my jokes are within those stories, so I want to tell them. But with that said, it's time to talk about the exciting one. Live streaming. If I'm gonna be telling stories, I'm gonna need new characters. And if I need new characters, then I need some time to build new puppets. So why not make it an interactive experience? I propose a collaborative project where I design and make puppets. But the viewer, which is you by the way, gets to have a heavy involvement on what should be on it. That will only turn out great. And the only real problem with that is I would have to do a face reveal. Don't get me wrong, I don't really have an issue with that. And I especially think I should do it quick before I let everyone down in the future. I'm just a little nervous that people I know will see my content. And if they find out that I play with puppets on my spare time, I think I'd kill myself. But who knows? I'm sure I'll do it sooner or later. Until then, out of respect of the Lord's might, I'll dress up as Walter White instead. At least until the next heat wave where it'll be too hot to wear all that drip. And yeah, I think that's about it. I know it's not the most exciting video today, but I'm happy to make it. Thank you again for helping me get as far as I am now. The fact that I'm even able to make changes to my channel, and instead of just watching it die immediately, that's a fact I hold close to my heart. So until next week, I love you, and remember to keep being cute, gamers. Bye-bye.